So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff.
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. Well read, nice interception. Chooses to go cross-field. He's under a lot of pressure there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked out the run. And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredibly, he got so much power with so little backlift.
Palestine are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Belling. And here's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar plays it in. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And it's Zanetti. That's tidy. Cross flung in towards the middle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Berbatov. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham, Lewandowski, nice interception, well timed. Dani Olmo, pinches it off him, that's destined for the flank. Bellingham, threads one in, oh that's a key interception. Dani Olmo, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. It's Bellingham. Pedri.
Palestine have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Short changes him with that pass. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking here to chip it through. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. Right back in the game. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Benfica cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
That's rather hopeful. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. And that has been cleared. Palestine have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And it's Zanetti. It's a threatening ball. Berbatov! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Palestine claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes. Kimmich. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Lewandowski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafael Leao, foot in. Bale. Kimmich. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's come loose. And that is expertly dealt with. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerrard succumbs to the pressure. Cruyff. And he's quick to return it. Gerrard. And that is a little undercooked. It's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread it left. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Kimmich is the team's great visionary, and it's Olmo. And this is Berbatov. Bellingham. Cruyff. And he's cut it out. 75 minutes played. And here's Berbatov. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Very nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's being urged to shoot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. Davids ploughing through the middle. That has not gone well. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dani Olmo. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Berbatov taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. We are just getting started. Abbiati totally focused today, as always, as he... That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Italy already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. That is good alertness. Kimmich. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Dani Olmo. He's had a shot! Played with speed from back to front. Pinches it off him. Now it's Bale. Beckham cuts it out. Cherki. Serginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. What a throw in. Serginho. Bale. Can he get it through? Rivaldo. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Italy are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Cherki. Cherki. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Marquinhos. Rivaldo. And he's managed to get free. It's out for a goal kick. Serginho. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cherki. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's Dembele. That has not gone well. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bale.
Well, yet another interception.
And Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. Spence clears. And it's been hooked away. That's rather hopeful. Boy, he struck that clean. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Cruyff. Cherki kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Dani Olmo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Dani Olmo. Driving forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. That could spell trouble. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckham.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Kimmich. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So right back into the action.
Palestine are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the...
And a header! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
There's the header! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Berbatov. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him. Cherki. Now he's running away. Dembele. Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Over to the right flank. Dani Olmo is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Paris ended up in no man's land. think that's offside. Yes, it is. Marquinhos. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. And he decides to cross it.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Dani
fue de
Olmo.
43.886.
It's played through for him. Again, the flag's up.
Cambio en Italia. Número 29.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 8.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a...
Dembele!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Cruyff. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Spence just loves to go forward whenever he can. He has found the way through. Surely he can't miss. And this is Berbatov. And the ball is out of play. Serginho. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. And Cruyff! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Cambio en
You lucky
Italia.
boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball
Lo
away like that is usually
Número
punished.
20. Messi.
Schlotterbeck gathers from the goal kick. Passing is crisp and sharp. Berbatov! Berbatov! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Spence. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Raul. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Cambio.
Hazard is the guilty party there. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Dembele. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Foot in. Beckham. And Beckham! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner.
Cambio
That
en
chance
Italia.
could have been it too.
Número 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been
Número
expecting.
11.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's
That's
Messi.
good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Getting up there! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Palestine now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. And he's worked it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's at the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Berbatov claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Que los voluntarios de cada sección se presenten inmediatamente en la sala de personal.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, here's the audaciously talented Jack Wilshere, Jim. Now, here's a guy with exceptional ability.
And heart. I mean, some of the very best have praised him for that great spirit he has.
Yeah, he doesn't shy away from the gritty stuff, the nuts and bolts.
That's right, there's a definite streak of iron running through this guy.
Oh, good spread. Dani Olmo. Great ball if he can get there. Well, there is a look. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And that could well leave a mark. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. We expected better, and so did he. And it's White. White got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Berbatov. Wilshere. Back where it came from. He's going for goal! And one more try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palestine are looking to go forward now. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, strongly challenged there. Can he get on the end of this? Palestine yet to have an attempt on goal. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
And Berbatov! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. He's being urged to shoot. Bale! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cruyff. It's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Crossed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Shot could be on. Very nicely done. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Here's a sharp little ball here. White has the space to scheme. Delivers the ball. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicked it back promptly. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cruyff. Rivaldo. And this is Cruyff. Oh, they could break here. Mbappe makes a move down the right. And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Hangs one in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. Palestine have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Berbatov. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff knocks it into space. And this is Berbatov. And he's running through. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Batistuta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Threads one in. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he spark a counter here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Berbatov, quickly taken. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here is the first touch of the second half.
Palestine have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay.
Goes for a shot! Rivaldo. Dani Olmo. And this is Berbatov. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Deftly away. That's going wide left. Zanetti delivers. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's been shifted off it. That has been slung wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, this looks sharp. And he welcomes it in. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Always onto this. Chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. he's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up, plays it across. Pinged towards the front line. Batistuta tries to play it through. Over to the right flank. It's a sharp pass. Rivaldo. Rice spots it and intercepts. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that's superb. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bale gets into a good position. Here's a chance! Batistuta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Barcola. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Berbatov, and he's got away from him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle, and a real chance to break the deadlock. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Kimmich. That's destined for the flank. He's got away. Hazard with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that is high.
Bale has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cruyff, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now there's and the shot! He's got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
First breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Goes for goal! Oh, he has levered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Now it's Berbatov. Saliba does well to get it back. And he was quick to react. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on the way now. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? He leaps for it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zabani calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Kimmich. Goes for the shot! Off the post! And he can thump it away. Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bale is behind this one. Bale! Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk with the clearance. Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Zabani did well to stay calm there. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Paredes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. And this is Berbatov. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bale! What a save by David Raya! Pinches it off him. Good take, and is he in? Batistuta. Paredes. And here's the chance to counter. Distributed tidily. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Cruyff. Kimmich. Palestine have it back and can go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Trossard. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. Oh, that was vital. Rivaldo. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here.
Palestine really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Trossard. There's the delivery. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kimmich. Dani Olmo. Now it's Berbatov. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Dani Olmo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. Now it's Berbatov. Dani Olmo. Oh, that is... And Berbatov! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
No, again there's no way through. And here's Cruyff. And it's Zanetti. Yamal. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Palestine just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Palestine with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. We're on the move again. Palestine currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now then, the ball's come loose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Robertson. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Berbatov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's shifting through the gears, and the finish! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Robertson. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Berbatov. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Paredes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Berbatov. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. That's a good ball out wide. Robertson cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Dani Olmo. Oh, that is a nice touch. They want to be quick to recover this. Palestine have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a shade optimistic. Schlotterbeck is one of those players who's known for reading the game. Oh no, what has happened here? Ball's gone out of play. Kimmich. Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rivaldo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Over to the right flank. Dani Olmo. Palestine. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Trossard making good progress.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rivaldo. Kimmich. And it's Berbatov. Bale. And he's picked out the run. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And the shot's on. Oh, shooting chance! Yamal, ball's played through. He's picked his way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well played. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Palestine definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.